And welcome wrestling fans to the Allen County War Memorial Coliseum in Fort Wayne, Indiana. It's the semifinals of the Women's Collegiate Wrestling Association portion of the NWCA Multi-Divisional National Duals. I'm Jason Bryant, and this should be a pretty good one. You got a lot of ranked wrestlers, including Wayland Baptist star right here, Asia Ray. She is in the blue singlet, the navy blue. Got the red shoes. Her opponent, Genae Sampract of Mckendree. So, not exactly the most thrilling start to this bout, but Asia Ray ranked number 3 in the country. She's just a freshman out of Arlington, Texas, in Arlington High School. Junior World Bronze medalist this past summer, and with a big whip over, looking to finish this thing early. Your referee says 2, and we wrestle freestyle rules here in the Women's Collegiate Wrestling Association, so there are some slight differences with what you may be familiar with high school and college. Right now with a reverse half, Ray trying to sink in and score the fall. Internationally, just 1 second compared to the 2 seconds in high school. And they will call them pretty quickly. Ray looking to settle this thing early with 4 on the scoreboard. Genae Sampract, a freshman out of Belleville, Illinois, Althoff Catholic High School. She's not ranked. Ray, again, the Junior World Bronze medalist in Tampere, Finland this past summer. We've got some blood time. And again, freestyle wrestling, if there is action that doesn't really go anywhere on the top and bottom positions, we will call that parterre because that's what it's called. I believe it's a French word that means on the ground. Again, my French not super stellar here. But the international rules, as we can set the stage here as we get this blood time cleaned up, or the blood cleaned up during blood time. 3 officials are on the mat. There's the referee who is on the mat. Then you will see the mat chairman and the judge. 2 of the 3 have to confirm a call, and the procession will go. The referee will make the call. The judge will either throw up a confirming call of points or their opinion of what happened. Then it will be up to the mat chairman to decide which points are right. So best 2 out of 3, majority rules. Ray's ear being attended to. Of course, you notice freestyle wrestling, headgear not required. You'll see some athletes wear it out of preference. And we've got everything all cleaned up and situated. So Ray out with a 4-0 lead. Scoring points is a little different too. Every turn you'll see will be 1 point, and you will be able to lock your hands in freestyle. Explain some of these positions as we go. If you're new to the freestyle wrestling, this is the Olympic style of wrestling. Women's wrestling has been an Olympic sport in this style since 2004. Ray with a shot from space with the double leg, and Sampract tries to tie it up. Ray pounces. Posts on the head. And we also have 2 3-minute periods in freestyle versus the 3-2-2 that we see in college wrestling, or the 2-2-2 we see in high school. A couple positions that also score points in folk style don't score in free, and vice versa. Ray finally has the 2-point takedown. That's one of the things that's been a rule change since 2013. Takedowns used to be 1. Now 6-0 lead. Matches will end with a fall or a technical superiority, which is a 10-point gap in points. In college, the technical fall is 15. We'll also see matches end in criteria, which means if the score is tied, there is no overtime in international wrestling, and they will go to a series of criteria that determine who wins the bout. You're going to wrestle 6 minutes. That's, you know, it's not about the 6 minutes. It's what happens in those 6 minutes. To quote the great Elmo from Vision Quest. 35 to go here in period one. Asia Ray out to a 6-0 lead over Genae Sampract of Mckendree. Ray again ranked number 3 behind Regina and Marina Doy, the twins, the Wonder Twins from King University. Ray trying to scoot. Coach Sam Schmitz up out of his chair, offering some direction, and time's going to run out. And Sampract hanging on to that leg. Doesn't give up the 2. We'll go to our 30-second break. Yes, there is a break in between periods of 30 seconds. Asia Ray, Arlington, Texas. Girls high school wrestling in Texas exploded when they created the girls only league. One of the most fertile recruiting grounds. And you think, you know, with women's wrestling being so big in Texas that Wayland Baptist could have the pick of the litter. Well, not exactly, because all the good teams also come into Texas and try to pick out those stellar athletes. We start our second period on our feet. Again, 2 3-minute periods. Sampract tries to come underneath. Over tie. Sampract with a body lock. Ray trying to clear that tie. Bo nickel type of stuff here. Comfortable in this position. Sampract nearly scores. Ray, great hips and being able to defend that position. Circles back to the center, and of course, circling back to the center is wise, because if you step out of bounds under attack in freestyle wrestling, that's called a step out, and that'll be 1 point for your opponent. .150 remaining in the second period. Good shot there with the sweep by Sampract. But again, Ray has kind of owned this position. Sampract has been in on several shots throughout the course of the bout and has been unable to score. Team scores also a little different. We'll get to that as we go. 5 points for a fall. 4 points for a technical superiority or a technical fall. Same thing. 3 points for a decision. But if you score in a loss and you don't get pinned, you can actually score a team point. And Ray has sunk in a cradle. Still waiting to see if the 2 is confirmed. It is not. And again, nothing's happening, so we'll come back up to our feet and restart. 53 to go, 6-0 lead for Asia Ray. Asia is one of her many names. She has, I think she's got like 4 names. And asking her in Finland at the Junior Worlds, it's there. I mean, she's got like 4 names, and Asia's just one of them. It's the one she's gone by since she was a little kid. 30 to go, still 6-0 lead for the Junior World bronze medalist. Another good shot by Sampract. And there you see a difference, and there's 2 on the takedown for Sampract. You see the differences is they didn't award that 2 until she completely hit a knee, an elbow, or a hip. So 12 to go, Asia Ray defending here in parterre, and we'll bring the action back up to our feet with 7 to go. You get about 10, 12 seconds down there to work on top before they bring you back up. And that'll do it. 6-2, your victory for Wayland Baptist and Asia Ray. That'll be 3 points for Wayland Baptist, 1 point for Mckendree, as again Sampract scored in the loss, but Wayland Baptist takes the first one, back with more.